Welcome, folks, to Shogun 2. Screenshot saved. What? Oh, F12 is screenshot. Oh well.
Beauty and harmony, governed by one eternal law. All that begins must end. The reign of the old shogunate is over.
And that was the intro. Very exciting. Very exciting. Now, if you could just give me a second while I adjust the settings, because I think I have them a little too high for recording. Welcome back, folks. Alright, I set everything down to high. From very high. So, let's see how that works out, eh? Alright, no campaign. Like I said, I'm only probably gonna do one campaign with one clan, and here are all the clans. Basically, right here you can see some like information about them, like initial challenge, easy. They're like 3 easy clans. Yep, and then 3 normal clans, and then 4 hard clans. Now, I am by no means an awesome guy, but oh yeah, you can also see because like each clan is unique and they want to kind of give the feeling of uniqueness, they give you like special clan traits, like they have reduced recruitment and cost of upkeep of bow infantry, while the Oda clan has reduced recruitment cost and upkeep of Ashigaru, which is basically like the first kind of infantryman you can buy. But anyways, and then there's also like a little summary of the clan during that period and stuff. Anyways, I've like done a little beginning of all the clans except the Hojo clan, who I won't play. I don't know why. I just because I do pay attention to like what kind of traits they have, like in superior siege units. I don't use siege units. I just scale the wall with my men if I need to, or else I just have like 1,000 arrowmen, bowmen, just firing up the castle. So I don't really care about that. Nor do I care about the castle or reduced upkeep and cost of siege units. So I don't really care about that clan. But I've always liked the Oda clan. They're Oda Nobunaga. He's the man during that period. He's my idol. Nah. But anyways, I'll play. I haven't really played much of them, the Uesugi clan, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, you know what? Just go. It doesn't really matter. It just the short and long campaign just means that you gotta have these objectives complete by the end of 1600. That's pretty much it. Advisor help. You know, just keep it low. Show moves, keep it normal, cause I am not very good at this game. I try, but when it comes down to it, you know, I'm not a pro. And here's gonna come a little introduction to the period. And I'll be silent.
1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become Shogun. But who will be victorious? Uesugi lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Faith is our strength, our wellspring. Let others be corrupted. We have the guidance of heaven. Our monks pray, but they also fight, and fight well. But weapons alone do not win wars. Our merchants are cunning. Wealth buys many victories. Bishamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Uesugi clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls.
Pretty intense. Pretty intense.
We are the Uesugi. Following the death of Lord Tamekage, dominion over our clan had befallen his son, Harukage. This did not sit well amongst the great whiskey retainers, who found him weak of body and will. By their recommendation, Harukage's young but well-respected brother has now been thrust into power. This has divided the clan. The Uesugi face only suffering at the hands of Harukage and his entourage. His forces must be crushed. Only then can we be one. Once our internal strife has been addressed, we must turn our attentions to the warmongering Jimbo clan of Echu province to the southwest. Although we are fortunate enough to be at peace with our remaining neighbors, the clan must grow, and so we must choose our conquests wisely. Echigo has a strong seafaring tradition. We could use this to construct an invasion fleet with which to conquer nearby Sado Island. The precious metals abundant there will greatly aid further expansion. Capturing Fukushima to the east should also be considered, for the quality timber found there will also serve our naval ambitions. Maintain our alliance with the Yamanouchi, and we can be sure of support when others turn against us. For as we gain influence, we are sure to draw the ire of Kyoto. Should the Shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the Shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Ho 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 ho. A coalition of local Uesugi retainers, distraught of Harukage's mismanagement of the clan, have urged you to take arms against their daimyo and assume control of the clan in his stead. His army of followers must be defeated before civil turmoil destroys our clan from within.
If our daimyo is to become shogun,
if our daimyo is to become shogun, blah 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 blah. Alright, I'll give a little introduction to this. Basically, this is kind of like the tech tree from similar to Age of Empires. Did Age of Empires have a tech tree? I don't remember. But like those kind of games that where you needed to research in order to gain access to new buildings, new units, and stuff like that. For example, if I get this, I can have the market. And over here, here's like the civil tree. Here's the military tree, the Bushido tree, basically code of honor, blah blah blah. And here's like the way of chi. You know, stuff. Anyways, most clans start off with you having to crush a rebellion because they're often like in big turmoil and stuff like that. You know what? Right away, I'll just start making trade routes between trade agreements.
Welcome, noble friend.
So I can get a good income going.
Welcome.
It's a really easy system to use. Boom. Here's like make vassal,
Welcome.
and
I'm
here
here to
you can
listen.
see
And to seek a worthy outcome to our discussions.
kind of like their postures, like how they are and stuff. Like you can see he nods his head. He's like, sounds good, sounds good. No, he doesn't show a reaction there. But he's like, I do not agree with this. But anyways. The Uesugi clan has a trait that allows them to have a increased increased trade income, so they can rely heavily on trade. They can make a lot of money just by trading. So you don't always have to use infantry troops to get victories. Although that is pretty much the easiest. And here you have, you can see buildings. The one with a little yellow arrow can be upgraded. I usually like to upgrade my harbor and stuff like that. And alright, quick save. Alright. So here's like the pre-battle setup here, where you can see your forces, the enemy forces, who leads them. If you want to do an automated battle, like it let the computer decide how to do it. If you want to do it yourself, or if you want to retreat. If you're attacking a fortress, you can also just say continue siege, and basically let the fortress run out of food, thereby not having to take action. But I'm not an expert at combat, so if I do really horrible, you know, shmeh. Stuff is stuff. I'm not gonna pretend I'm the beast at combat here in this game. And they also have horsemen, which is really annoying. But that's just their general. All generals are on horses. They have a unit of horses. Oh, also here you can see it's raining. Gives reduced sight to your bowmen. They can't use flaming arrows and stuff like that. It's kind of foggy. Really foggy. I guess we're just gonna have to live with that. Alright, and usually before the battle starts, they have a little video showing your commander giving a little speech to inspire your units. This here's the general unit. Oh, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Okay. It's kind of like hard to just get into if you don't know the Total War series. Here are some basic formations. Basically how you set up your units. I like to use the bark of the pine tree formation. That keeps your arrow units in front and your melee troops in the back. I usually like to have the arrow troops in front so they can fire without having to fire over your melee troops. It's pretty easy. I guess you'll get to see what I'm doing as time goes on, but here's a little panel that like turn right, and since I have these in a group, all of them will turn right, still keeping in formation. Alright, and then I want to set him to skirmish mode. Skirmish mode is if people are charging in or enemy troops are getting close to the archers, they will retreat back. Though it is kind of flawed in this game because sometimes they don't go back, they go to the side. Which, so you kind of have to micromanage that, but, you know. Boop, 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 boop. And always try, if you can, to keep your general out of combat. That's really just my only warning right there. It's not good. Don't get him into the battle. It's not necessary. He's not a total army destroyer. He's just there to inspire your troops, keep him alive, keep the troops around him. Sometimes if you keep him, but you also want him to be right behind your troops, because because sometimes if you don't, and I've had this happen to me because I was stupid in one match, in one game, I just kept him all the way across the map, and then I was fighting against a clan that specializes in horsemen, the Takeda clan, and they just ambushed my general, and that was sad face for the rest of that game. And up here you can fast forward the game if you have long distances to march. The bowmen have probably hidden in the trees right now. That's my best bet. If you're in like these kind of forested areas right here, you're hidden. If you begin marching, you become, well, you're out of hiding, basically. There is a bug right here that once the arrowmen start firing arrows, then when they start reloading, they go back into hiding. That can be kind of annoying too. Come on. Where are you?
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Alright. I should have put them in a... Are you firing? Hello?
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Yep, they have decided on being annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna have to march forward with these guys.
My lord, treacherously meant to ambush us.
Go! They're not helping them out at all. They're just like, guys, these arrowmen, they're doomed. Fuck it. Stop firing. Don't want to accidentally hit my own troops. That is a big no-no-no. And obviously, it makes sense that having pikemen, having spearmen against cavalry is good, kind of like rock, paper, scissors, you know, like, you know, makes sense. Having swordmen against spearmen, good. That kind of stuff. You're routing? Please. What is this? Glorious victory. Catch them! Go! And then the enemy will probably run back a little bit, and I will initiate in another battle to finish things up. Probably. I could have done a lot better. Oh, really? I got them? Oh, cool. Well, and this a spacious day indeed, my lord. We've successfully accomplished a mission for the greater good of the clan and can now reap the benefits of our efforts. And inspired endeavors plus 25% wealth generated across all buildings. Really cool. Actually, before I go, I will trade port. And can I make a? I can't. Oh yeah, they can't make boats yet. Another airman. Alright folks, thanks for watching the first episode. Leave a comment and tune into the next.